Let's talk about a video I made last week. It was 1 minute and I put captions on it. And I said, Igbo politicians are using Fulani jihadists to kill Edo people. The people killing in Edo and kidnapping in Edo are inside the forests and they're posing as hunters. They are not hunters and they're not herders, they're terrorists. And I said, Igbo politicians are funding the whole thing. I told you specifically 4 politicians in Igbo land.
My brother, I
said 2 are ministers,
good morning.
2 are governors. I told you all the clues mathematically. I told you that all 4 were governors in the Buhari administration. 2 of them are now ministers.
Okay.
At the end of the day, you can do the math and know who I'm talking about. But you know what? You don't like the truth in Nigeria. What I got back was a whole lot of Igbo people abusing Yorubas and cursing me out on Twitter, all over social media. You see, ignorance does not excuse stupidity. You have to be very intelligent like me. There's not a lot of me out there. Okay? And then I did a 5-hour space, and I told you a lot on that space. If you want to listen to that 5-hour space, it's up to you. It's 5 hours, it's long. I have the longest spaces in Nigeria, 18 hours, and I haven't been on Twitter space for a year. What I dropped on that 5-hour space, first of all, go read the comments, and then you'll know what I'm talking about. I don't live in Nigeria. I don't have to worry about jihadists killing me, or hunters, or whatever. You do. And they are invading the forest over there. The same thing I said about Enugu. People came after me saying Peter Mba is a good governor. That's not the point of my video. I don't care what Peter Mba is doing for you that you think is a good governor. But a good governor will not allow Fulanis to take 44 settlements and drive people away from their farms and their homes. And now Igbos are IDPs in camps with relatives. I mean, you guys can't even take your land back. You don't know what's going on in Nigeria. Look at the stuff going on in the political realm. Look at that lady from Kogi, Senator Natasha, the kind of political resistance she gave them. The Rivers governor has not tried that political resistance. You need that to be able to move forward in Nigeria. Today, the 9th of April, 2025, is my first day back as a digital content creator. Kemi Talks is now a digital content. It's no longer a news, whatever. And I did not report politics. I just gave you 60 sweet days of news updates. Go to my Facebook, my office. 60 days of news content. And now I'm going to digital. I'm going to be doing food, health, fitness, a lot of different things. Kemi Talks has several hashtags. And why am I doing this video now? Because I hope you've seen the video that vindicated me. I hope you've seen the video of the Fulani herdsman and the hunter displaying the cash and telling all of you, Igbos, Edo people, Yoruba people, we pay your politicians and your traditional rulers before we enter your forests to do what we want. If you have a Hausa friend, get them to translate it for you. The guy that was doing the video was a bandit. He even translated it into English. His English was poor, but he said it. We pay your politicians and your traditional rulers before you enter the forest. And this is what Mr. Kanu said. This is what Mr. Nnamdi Kanu saw before all of you. So if you like, continue abusing me. I'm not in that area anymore. I'm done with all the politics, the Natasha, the Uromi. It was just a 60-day thing. You're never going to have another journalist like me. Good luck, Nigeria, and stay safe. Now, one last thing I wanted to tell you. The equation. 4 governors during the Buhari administration. 2 are now ministers. 2 are still governors. I did not mention people were killing people. This is where many of you got it wrong. Kemi Olunloyo did not say Igbo people are killing Edo people. I said Igbo politicians are using those jihadists, okay, to kill Edo people. Why would they do that? That's what you should be asking. There is a cessation group that's trying to break up Nigeria, IPOB. Buhari did not want IPOB. He did not want them to break the country because there's oil sitting there in rivers. So to stop all cessational activities, they have to do this undercover funding of jihadists to be killing people left and right. They did it in the southeast states for the last 5 years, and they called it unknown gunmen. They're not unknown. They're jihadists that your own Igbo politicians were funding. Okay? By the time they go funding those ones would kill a lot of people. They killed the judge. Judge Naji was killed brutally. We saw it on tape. Akunli's husband was killed. Professor Akunli, the doctor. A lot of high-profile people were killed, and they said they were unknown gunmen. The media knows that the word unknown gunmen is not acceptable. Every gunman must be known, and that's the job of the police. We caught this gunman. This is his picture. Let's parade him. But there's nobody. The media is part of the problem because the people that own the media are the ones funding these terrorists. Politicians own the media in Nigeria if you have not found out about media ownership. That's why they cannot own the media in America, except for Jeff Bezos, who fought tooth and nail to get the Washington Post. Listen to the voice of reason, Dr. Kemi Olunloyo, and listen to the people that know. Okay? At the end of the day, it's not the Igbo people killing the Edo people. It's the government using them against each other. So they can make this unknown gunmen the IPOB. And they can have an excuse to kill anybody else that's IPOB. Wake up, people. Wake up. Don't be the next victim. Okay? My condolences to those who have died in the struggle. This struggle is not ending soon. Protect yourself. And go watch that video of the Fulani hunter. Carrying money, doing the video, posting. And this is like a Gen Z kind of hunter. This boy can't be more than 24, 23. Thanks for watching.
Okay, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back. So we are going to go through the comment section. Let me welcome some of you that have made comments. And I can see our brother here, Armstrong. Good morning, Kai, he said. Good morning to you. Just a moment. Sorry about that. So, Wanko Chisom is here. Jane, good morning, he says. And Chizoba Peter, Oliver is here. Oliver Hillary. Armstrong, Innocent. Chihoroke, our brother is here. Eyinwegu is here. Eyiwegu, okay. Ikozo is here. Egu John, and who again? Okay, Ngozi Moren. Thank you guys for joining me this hour. I really appreciate it. We have 40 people watching, and please make sure you like the video, click on the like button, share the broadcast if you can, and your comment is always welcome here. Give to KK, I see you. I greet you, Kai Report. Big respect, my brother. We move. USB government, I appreciate you for that. Now, I would like to play one more thing before we go to the main issue. And we are here to go through the comment, the comment on the video that I uploaded earlier today. I want to reply that some of these comments here on this live broadcast. Okay, before then, like I said, like the video. In case if you don't know how to like it, maybe you don't see the option on your screen, go to your top corner on your phone, top corner on your right hand side. You will see 3 dots. Tap it. It will display another dialog box that will enable you to click on that button. Why you must do that is because I want people to join us while we are here. As you know, we are not here often. We do come live now. Anytime we are free, we have the chance to do that. We have to quickly manage the time that we have. So let me put this disclaimer. We are not here to cause problem. We are not here to fight anybody. We don't support any killing of any type, no matter who the person. We are not promoting violence. This platform is not for that. We are not here to encourage any criminality, kidnapping, lies. No, that is what we are kicking against using this platform. So if you are here expecting us to twisting word for you to suit the narrative or to make you happy, I'm sorry, you are on a wrong platform. So without wasting much of your time, we are going straight to this broadcast. And I have to say thank you for the brother that shared this broadcast for me, shared it to me. And I would like to play, it is 1 hour plus, but I just wanted to hear the beginning only, okay?
Well, because of democracy is properly exhumed and examined to see if indeed the modus operandi being applied at the top echelon is also applied, below. We also try to understand the political imbalance, the ethnic rife, as well as Nigerians' collectivity in ensuring while they're asking for good governance, these are the issues we're looking into.
Okay, sorry, I have to attend to this comment quickly from our brother, our own Armstrong. He said, Kai, I did not see the protest in Finland organized by the fallback group. They are republic, my brother. I call them republic, and I want people to get used to that. Republic of fallback. You see, the date is not this 9th. Okay, that's why I've been trying to avoid the issue of this protest. I know why I'm saying that. I see many loophole, like a lot of issue about that surround that protest, but I intentionally refuse to talk about it so that because I told us that it's quite sensitive issue. I don't want people to say, "Oh, you are using your platform to kick against or kick in support of protest." I just want to avoid anything about that protest because it's quite sensitive issue. The date they said is 9th of next month. 9th of next month. That's what I was told. They are targeting something. Please don't push me to say something about it, okay? But I think the date is not this month, it's next month. Let's just forget about the issue of anybody that want to protest, go and protest. If you want to support them, it's up to you. My own is to let you know that the only thing that I can say proudly, publicly, is that those who say that organizers are neutral, they are lying. It is not true. It is Ogenkere group. They are the one protesting. Please let us not deceive Biafrans because of one thing or another. But I'm not saying that even if you are supporting of USB, that you should not go and support protest. I'm not here to tell you that. Do your do. Whatever you want to do, good for me. Do you understand? You want to protest? No problem. Go on with that. If you don't want, okay, I'm not here to tell you what to do. Do you understand? Then, if you want to know who is organizing it, that's a lie that I can tell you for free. The organizers are not hidden. We know the organizers. You can see it if you open your eyes very, very well, you will see the organizers. So let us just forget about it. Okay? Yeah, he said, okay, we shall see. They are targeting PM release court date. Oh my God, they cool, my brother. No, we talk about. No, we talk about. No, we talk about. A desperate man can do anything. Let us continue, please.
This evening of the political spotlight, I am going to start off with insecurity because it's prevailing and it has become quite pertinent that this conversation is had. You do know almost throughout last week we're hearing of herdsmen attacks in most communities across Nigeria. In Bokos local government area in Jos, we heard about the headers, that is header terrorist, almost killing more than 100 persons. We also heard of Enugu, although the government there has come to discountenance it. We've also heard of situations in Edo State as well, just on Friday, where it seemed like it was a reprisal attack. But, well, I would say that this time around, people are not allowing things to continue as business anymore. The DSS, Adiola Ajayi, has actually disclosed to Nigerians that they need to look for a way to protect themselves, that the security agencies cannot do it alone. The reason he said so is because they may try within their possibility, but they cannot be everywhere at once.
Oh my goodness. Now I'm gonna flip the camera so that you know the lady talking. Many of you already know her through her voice. This is the same group of people that will normally tell you that PM Simon Ekpa is the one causing insecurity in Nigeria. That Southeast is the way it is today because of PM. That Simon Ekpa and his gangsters, Simon Ekpa and his terrorist group, Simon Ekpa and his criminals, and people can lie with everything in them. For some of you who say, "Oh, why are you talking to our APM like this?" You are instead of you to unite and bring everybody together. Remember, we used to criticize this lady and their FM station, right? And you guys was happy when we were talking about it, right? Why then? Because somebody that you love is the one is now in the picture, leading the lie group, liars. We are saying it the way it is, and you feel irritated. But when we talk about other ones, you are happy, isn't it? If only be a hypocrite. This girl and their group here on this FM, voice of whatever they call that, they are the people championing that PM is the problem of Southeast. They invite a lot of people here. They have said all manner of nonsense. Today, the same people is now trying to validate. Oh, defending yourself is the only way that DSS, the general officer, whatever they call the man, is advising Nigerians to do what they can do to protect themselves. That self-defense is allowed. You cannot just defend that they are not going to be everywhere. Are you getting the point? Okay, fast forward it to the time COS called for self-defense. Who kicked against it? Ebuzo. Is Ebuzo? Nana France was the one kicking against it, telling you that why you with Isi Busia, why must you no? Because of that Fulani is telling our youth to what Guinea key get defend Guinea key refa. Now not Guinea key and buy. Oh, Kokoroko, now if I name no Makabai, neighbor no Makabai. Anaki Obolako. She was the one kicking against it, trying to debunk it, trying to make it look sound stupid. Now that remember, she claimed that Nigerian is a problem and anything Nigerian is bad, right? Good. And somehow, Ngozi Okonjo is saying something about Biafra, which you believe in. You believe on that? Okay. Why are you now ignoring? She don't make broadcast now to call DSS manager or the director or whatever they call it. I don't know the title of the man, to be honest with you. She refused to call the man out to enlighten the man, teach him what it means to be self-defense, just like you did on COS. Even though the DSS Director General, I believe, somehow is reporting or making comments from your enemy camp as you perceived. Okay? Yet, you don't see what the Director General said as a crime, calling all Nigerians, including Biafra, so to start if you defend yourself, because anything is possible. That they cannot be everywhere. The army will not be everywhere. Police will not be everywhere. The Navy can't be everywhere. Before they come, can you start doing something, please? You ignore what that thing that you have kicked against when your supposed sister, your relative, said it, you kicked against it, proudly kicked against it. Now, somebody that you see as your enemy from a different country that you want to liberate yourself from, said the same similar thing, you ignored it and keep on calling Biafras out, lying against them, and then the mother cannot watch you, believing that she's making sense, she's up there, sensible human being, oh, I don't born and again. Just not just get that kind of pussy back what because and then and again. Somebody said after from my language, okay, James, I see you. All these things is something that many of you need to start picking the point. Now you can see the way this woman or this lady is, is her words, man. Okay, maybe somehow may make more sense to you. Let us watch.
So synergy is being called for, and that's the only way to battle insecurity. But the question is, any one of them, however, that have been caught without the help of community members or local vigilante, why have they not been prosecuted? Why haven't we seen the gavel of the law being handed down on them? And that's why Nigerians feel that there is a serious imbalance when it comes to these individuals perpetrating the mayhem. A couple of people feel that the federal government is somehow protecting or pampering them. Nobody knows exactly what it means and why that situation is the way it is. However, based on what transpired in Edo State, suspected notorious members terrorizing Otukpo community in Benue State have been arrested. 3 members of a notorious 5-man kidnapper gang allegedly terrorizing Otukpo local government area of Benue State have been arrested in the early hours of today at Ogoli Buju. Now, the arrests were made possible through the combined efforts of the executive chairman of Otukpo local government area, Honorable Prince Maxwell Ogiri, and local security agencies. Amongst those apprehended are Abu Umaru and Ashimu, 2 of the key members of the kidnapping syndicate. Confirming the development, the chairman of the local government, Ogiri, praised the security agencies for their vigilance and commitment in ensuring that those responsible for the criminal activities in the community are swiftly apprehended. Well, the faces of these 3 members are all over the news. The 5-man kidnapping gang that has been terrorizing that community. And obviously, on the 6th of April 2025, they were apprehended. The names of the criminals are Ibrahim Saleh, Ashimu, and Abu Umaru. Efforts are ongoing to track down the remaining accomplices and local collaborators. Now, I remember I told you that the state of insecurity in the country has become so disheartening and troublesome that the Nigerians and the community members being affected by this terrorists are wondering, how do they help the situation? How do we try to,
how do we oh my gosh. PM was your problem. You dedicated your FM station every morning. Simon Ekpa this. Oh, Simon Ekpa boys. Kidnappers, unknown government. Southeast is uninhabitable. There's no place in this country like Southeast. And the funny thing is that Southeasterners, they are the one buying their people. That was the preaching. That was the way you choose to push falsehood to protect the terrorists and people that enable that. Now, about to give me on about to hire. Kita also in carbon Samane Passive Samane Baku. No more the kind of boys, no more the kind of ESN. Oh, remember, ESN is to do what? To prepare yourself so that you get used to self-defense. In one country, just pay attention. In one country, one group can throw bomb, bear sophisticated weapon, do all manner of nonsense, and government will turn blind eyes, and they will tell you there's an investigation going on. They are trying their best to understand what is the problem. Listen, they are trying their best, not they find out. No, none of this since 2000 and since 2000 and let me say 2000. Okay, when did what's the name of this man? Yaradua died. After the death of Yaradua, until this day, no single person is on exile. No single person is in exile that is related to Boko Haram issue. Nobody has been sentenced to buy or going court off the Lamatakan is going on in one country. Nobody, not even the sponsor, not even the one they captured. Now, since then, we are not hearing about ISWAP. We are not hearing about all of this. How many? I think there are up to 7 or 8 terrorist groups in the north in one country. Nobody, no politician, not even financial, those that are financier, those people, none of them are on exile. None of them, nobody. You cannot point to one person and say this person is in exile because of terrorism related from not. You just understand it very clear. And these people claiming they are they are journalists and they are reporter, they are educated professorship and all that doctors. They know all those things. They have access to newspaper. They can read it more than they can do research. What do? They will turn blind eyes. They don't want to talk about it. They don't want to discuss anything that has to do with it. Why? Because they are afraid. They are peeing in their pants simply because they want to protect their job. Their job that they will end up paying their life for. Do you understand it? They will end up paying their life for that job, knowing fully well that anything is possible. Now, this woman you are seeing here is one of those enablers. using her office, not only her, anybody that work in this FM station, just like every other platform. They are not these ones are not a scapegoat. Okay, many of them. I just want to use this one because somehow their sense is now coming back little by little. Not that they're gonna do something good, though. Don't get it twisted. They are still where they are. But as long as American is not involved, they will be massaging the word somehow. Let us hear from her again before we go straight to what I told you about.
These merchants of bloodbath and death from our communities without having to get into a scenario where there is heated tension in the polity. Well, because of this, one of the situations is because of the insecurity in the country, the state of emergency declared in Bayelsa State, there is a planned protest which is to commence tomorrow. Now, the special advisor to President Bola Ahmed Tinubu on economic affairs in the office of the Vice President, Tope Fashua, has expressed confidence in the president's ability to secure his re-election, and that anyone who plans to remove the president, well, they will end up in frustration. In fact, that was not the only case. He also disclosed that anybody or anyone in the opposition who thinks that it is their responsibility to ensure that the president doesn't come up again, well, they should just know that all their effort is in futility. Meanwhile, the Nigerian police is kicking against the proposed nationwide protest. They say it is ill-timed and it is mischievous as well. In fact, you know that the Take It Back movement has scheduled tomorrow, Monday, as protests across the country against government policies. Reacting to a statement today, the police spokesperson, ACP Muyiwa Adejobi, advised the organizers to shelve the planned protest. According to him...
Now, let me just end it here. I want you to remember what the first video that I played, where Kemi Oluloya, I think that's her name, says something that Igbo politicians are the one financing crime going on in Edo State because of IPOB separatists, according to her words. They want to use that to push the narrative that because of IPOB and separatist group, they are the one causing the problem of why people are buying each other and all that. That we often hear on non-government in the eastern part that is still politicians and all that. I'm not here to defend politicians. I'm not trying to tell you they are not the one. But let us be very, very objective. You said that Igbo politicians are the one causing dying of people in the Edo State. Personally, I don't believe that. If you tell me that they are the one causing crime in our land, in the eastern part, in the Igbo land, Igbo-speaking areas, I will tell you yes. But going to other states, like Edo State, you are trying to instigate the problem. That's why I see it. And mind you, in Yoruba land, where you come from, they are buying people. Is it also Eastern governors? Are they also the one causing the crime of people going on in Yoruba land? I'm just asking. Because I have not seen anything that is going on in Eastern part from herdsmen that is somehow different from what is going on in Yoruba land. Why must we pick Edo? As if, because some of Edo is somehow divided. Identity crisis there, I don't know, between them and the one in River State and Delta State, which of them is more in number. Identity crisis going on there is second to none. Some of them believe they are from Oromia, that they are from Oduduwa land. Some say that Oduduwa is from their land. Some of Yoruba people actually believe that Lagos State belongs to them. I have watched series of video. I'm not here to tell you that it's a lie, it's a true, I don't know. But seeing somebody like Kemi saying that kind of thing, I don't see it as fun. I don't think it is. I mean, to me, it's somehow a kind of a way of pushing hatred, which is one of the things that Nigerian journalists have been doing for ages. One, deceiving our people. This identity crisis that we're talking about started from media. Those one who call themselves journalists, radio broadcasters, TV broadcasters, reporters, what have you, they are the one causing that identity issue simply because they want to promote one tribe and make sure that the other tribe vanish from the surface of the earth. And by so doing is divide and rule. Something that themselves are suffering. In the olden days, we know how you guys conquered other tribes that somehow surround your region. All the states in Yoruba lands they speak differently, different languages, but in your own, you make sure that you have a single language and force it on everybody that they must speak. Today, a lot of Yoruba people still believe that those states is their land. If you don't know it, that's a story for another day. I'm not here to defend Bini or Edo people or anything. They have mouth to talk for themselves. After all, many of them know how to know the history more than I do. So I'm not here to tell you that Edo land is this, but I'm telling you what is on social media. That many Yoruba people actually believed that Edo land, Yoruba land, Lagos State belong to them. Okay? And you coming out because you have a very big platform and people listen to you, saying that time of people in Edo land is from Igbo politician. I don't think you are saying the truth, because in Yoruba land where you come from, there are Time people. The same tribe that are Time people in the Yoruba land are the same tribe, Time people in the Edo State. They are the same tribe, Time in the middle belt, in Kogi, in Plateau, in Enugu, in Zamfara, in Ekiti. So what are you talking about? So are you trying to tell us, because if you keep quiet, what it means is that anywhere Fulani Akpai people look at Igbo position, for how long are you going to bring people down to promote yourself? I don't like it. If you say that buying of people in Eastern like Anambra, Imo State, which we are the one telling you that governor of Imo State is the one doing what is going on in Imo State. We are not even waiting for you to report it to. Biafrans and Igbo people are saying it. Nonsonkwa, for example, is he agitating for Biafra? I don't think so. Just like me, reporting and analyzing issue. Is he part and parcel of any group that you yourself perceive as a separatist group? He's not. But you can't watch him. He keep on telling you that insecurity in our land are from politicians. We are the one calling out politicians. Look at what is going on in the Enugu State. What is Peter Mba is doing about it? What is the Soludo? Even though that one have professorship attached to his name, look at what he's doing. Forming a group called the Bubago, forming a group called what is his name? Udo Gach. This group are the one that is in the hands of Igbo politicians. Now, when you trace people, find people in the Edo State, it's not a Bubago. They are not a Bubago. They are not Udo Gach. But come to Igbo land. Governors are the one forming group of Igbo people with people from South and other tribe, of course, teaming up together, give money to Asante Dogobo to make sure they pay our people. We know what is happening to us. But if you want to create these lies that you guys have been doing for years, that Igbo politicians or before, because you will start from Igbo politicians and move from Igbo politicians to Igbo businessmen. I know how you guys roll. If you keep quiet, before you know it again, your next broadcast will be Igbo politicians started it and federal government is not giving them money because they sense that they are the ones doing it. Then Igbo businessmen transfer the money to them to people in Edo State. That is something that many of you need to watch out. I thought that you have repented, but seeing you, what you are saying now to me is unheard of, and I don't like it. Your house is actually, in a very big mess. Just like our own house is a very big mess. Courtesy of people who claim that Nigeria is land given to them by Allah, and they are doing it day in and day out. You pretend that you are for everybody. You don't care, but no. You still need more deliverance. Maybe you have not received your total deliverance, because I could remember when you were Mazangano was all over on your topic. I could remember then. That is what you normally do. Now you seem to be a different being. I thought you have repented, but this idea of, I'm not here to tell you that Igbo politicians are good. Like I said, they are the one buying people in our land. I can't tell you that one. But telling me that they are the one buying people in Edo State, Have they finished buying people in our land? They are buying our people. Go look at what is going on in Ozowan. Look at what's going on in Enugu State, okay, in Ebonyi State. There's no town, no city, no state that is Igbo area that is free of, Fulani and, Ebubago and Udogachi, the rest of them. They are all the same thing. Ebubago have been there for years, buying our people for fun. Do you understand? Buying our people. And that's why when I see some of us who claim that you are for Biafra, you love Matakan, you love PM, you love PM and all that. But when you want to criticize buying of our people, you begin to point one individual, people that they are using to buy you, you ignore the main issue do you think that if governors stop paying the people today and retrieve the gun from them, they have the power, the access to do that? Do you think the bank will be doing what they're doing? That's why it's not. But they ignore the governors and focus on individuals that are using the instrument they're using. If on the side of them, because if you end up pulling Okechukwu out from the Bubago, governors will also recruit Chukwudi. Are you getting the point? But if you go after the governor, who is the financier, the whole thing will collapse automatically. Ask yourself, why are they targeting leaders of Biafran agitators? Not some of you that are saying I organize people. They don't. You can only be a victim by maybe circumstance or maybe by accident. But the main people, the main enablers, people who have vowed to make sure they drag everybody to the pit, they are the world leaders and your governors. All of them, from one as a junior, one as a senior, like they have categorized themselves, and those that want to be senior. You see, imagine, and they are planting a very deadly, methodology in our minds of our people. Then we tell you, you can be like me, just serve me. I will give you. Local government chairman is there, commissioner is there. And the best way to serve these governors is to start committing crime before even being elected or being selected. They will keep on teaching you how to commit crime, once you are very good in committing crime, you started visiting government lodge and sleeping in government lodge. By so doing, you are now one of the maybe secretary general, or if you're a lawyer, of course they promote you to judge, where you will be caught and join everything, and that kind of thing. The level of your criminality depends on how successful you can be as a politician in Nigeria, which is very, very, very bad. Now, let us move to other things, because we can go on and on about this Kemi Odulayo's comment, which is very, very, very bad. Very, very bad. Many people from Edo, like wounded civilians, they have been looking at Igbo people with one eyes, believing that they are the problem. Remember during the election that appeared to be a battle between Igbo and Yoruba, where they ended up demolishing houses in Lagos State, demolishing and tying people, shops and business was destroyed, burned down. Only that Igbo man who lives in Lagos, he's not a leader. He's not a leader of he's not dragging any community or any street in Yoruba land in Lagos State that he's the Igwe or the king. Never. He said he's Igbo, he is the Igbo in Lagos. And you that feel so bad about it, you are not Igbo, right? Why are you angry? Meaning that he's not your Eze, he's not your king. Fine. And this land is your land. Fine. He said that the way insecurity, the way Igbo people and Igbo business are being targeted in Lagos, that maybe he will look for ESN to come to Lagos to start doing security guide, not to buy anybody, not to invade any home, not to take anything, take your wife or buy your children, or to stay anywhere place, to protect Igbo people, which is a normal statement that anybody who is sensible enough that your land and your property is being threatened, not being threatened, that actually they're doing it in real life. The man made a comment and said that maybe not that he have done that, a suggestion that he will call ESA, which is an insult to every true Igbo man and woman. Why do I say that it's an insult? From that our papa who made that comment, it is an insult to entire Igbo race. The ESN then is not structured to be to be guarding your market. Because according to him, if you watch that program very well, he said that he will give them job. To him, in his own little mind, he believes that those guys are jobless. That the Biafran Liberation Army or ESN, no matter the name you want to attest to them, that they are jobless. That's what man tries to tell the whole world. But Yoruba leaders and the Lagos governors ignore that part. Why? How dare you to say that? What happened to the man? I don't know if the man has been freed or he's still going through, all the shenanigans that they're pushing on him. But you get the point, right? You understand what that means. That they're doing that because an Igbo man. Now, this is for many of you who are playing defensive game, devil advocate. You are just want to stay in your house and watch what is going on. Maybe somehow it will help us and all that. Excuse me, just a moment. So sorry about that. You are playing defensive game. You want to be one side and wait for everything to be the way you want. Okay? You want to watch it from afar. You don't want to talk about what is going on in your own village. And once anything happens in your village, the first person you're looking for is your brother. He's the cause. He's the one that's doing it. He is the one that they're causing it. Without any logical reason attached to that your claim. Because you must have something that you know that make you think the way you feel, that make you feel the way you are thinking. But what do? They always want to do their business and manage your business. Some of them are not dreaming of as a businessman, as a Igbo man. I live in Abuja, I live in Lagos. So yes, the road is so terrible. I can't go now. There are a lot of sales of kidnapping going on. So the next thing is to book a flight and land. After they captured land, they will capture air. Are you aware of that? After they capture land, that air that you are using now, they will still capture it. By then, it may be too late for you. If you allow people who are actually causing the problem and keep on talking about people that you feel that, they are the one, they are the owner of the land. Let me just manage. The best way to live with a terrorist is to be in good time with terrorists. You being in good time, especially when they see you as an infidel. Number one, you practice different religion, different culture. They see you as a problem, and for them to feel fulfilled, they must get rid of you. They have to take you away. So if you like, keep on pointing houses of your brother. This one, buy him. He used to talk and support Makan in the past. Go after him, buy him, jail him. Don't worry. You will also be one of the crayfish in the hands of the enemy. You love it when they are chewing your brother, right? When they are chewing your brother and sucking the person. After your brother, the next person is you. Do you know what it takes to wipe away infidel? Do you know what, like, as a Louisiana, they call you infidel, right? Do you know what it takes you, what you must pass through to be free? Like you are not a freeborn in their own camp. Peter will be, just that he want to contest, not that he's not sure that he's going to win. In his life, he has never tasted food. No. He started eating it. That's one of the process. Did he help me in any way? The answer is no. If he like, he may grow his beards to maybe 12 inches and paint it white and begin to wear this small smoker that cannot enter head. Just the one that look like this one that Bishop normally put. And grow some of his hair, of course, and begin to wear jump pump and sandal and slippers. He will never rule Nigeria. You have to go through those things use cleaner to clean that you are infidel. It is, they're not Fulani alone, no. This are like that. So now, for you to maintain your stance, you have to be resolute, you have to be strong. That is not a call for war, but this is just for you for peace to reign. Are you getting my point? Because some of you don't understand what it takes to be in good time with terrorists. To be in good time with terrorists. That's why you see a governor telling that I'm going to give them land. Just make me a governor. Make me a governor. I'll give them land. Let me remind you that in 60s, Some people actually believe that they are rich. Like during the time of Gowon, when Gowon was in his 20s, and Zeke and rest of them that are somehow young those time, and Awolowo and co. They believe that they are so rich and they can siphon money now and nothing will happen. The world economy is not stagnant. 20 naira those days is a huge amount of money. Then some of those people that we are hearing their name, we are hearing their name, that their features are somehow in Nigerian naira. Some of them are not billionaire. I'm not saying millionaire, billionaire. Some of them, they did not get to the level of billionaire. People who are currently billionaire cannot even taste the power that those ones tasted that time. Why? Because of the economy. You think that you can siphon money now? Oh, like when I see this guy called with his big belly, and what is the name of this guy? Cubana chief priest, who is a very number one right hand man of a whole host of them. Imo State is born in everywhere. Is born in Log Banta is everywhere. Is being threatened. Or Kibo is not born in the rest of them. He's okay with it as long as he can enter his car, drove to government Imo State government house, and the gate will be open. We can press his number, and Hope will answer call one hand. Everything is moving fine to him. Please let me remind you that you have not liked this video, okay? Because I think some of you are waiting for me to beg you on that. Like the video. Click on it. Mandy can canopy. Like the video. Let it get to 100 likes while we are still streaming. I think we have only 65 at the moment. Please like the video. It's very important. If you don't know how to like it, there's a 3 dots at your top right hand corner. When you are holding your phone, look at the right hand corner, top. Then tap that 3 dot there. You see another option that will allow you to like the video. Get it to 100 likes while we're still broadcasting. Now, some of them that are eager, they can do anything to be in good time with the government. For now, 50 million is, oh wow. You know, I made 300 million from governor. Those money in 50 years, 100 years to come will be a chicken change. But your land remains the same. Your land remains the same. By that time, you can't buy the same. That's what Imo State. This Imo State now. You can't buy that amount that you claim that you are making now. Your business is so big. We used to hear, go and play Oliver the Kokwe's song. You hear the list of Ogrega Wanamwa, Ndi Buego, Ndana Nafa, Ebeka Fanogeta. The land of Anambra are still the same. Adding more value. The world, as long as the economy is going, the land will keep on giving, adding up, of course. That is land for you. But if you trade that land because of this little note you are getting now, in 50 years to come, you see that you're a very, very stupid person. Because that land is still the same. That's why when I see some governors doing what they're doing, Igbo people, we say that we are very good in business. Every average Igbo man can add 1 or 2 and to know the figure. But seeing governor who bears all these big names and all that, with the money, of course, they don't see tomorrow. They don't think about tomorrow. Like I told you, Ojukwu go on and rest of them then. Not Ojukwu, sorry, Zeke and go on, Awolowo and all of them, that the Nigeria and Insecurity call them carbon cause. Right? Business-wise, you have that money, like people do have now, cooperative do have now, all of them have money. In next 100 years, this that money now will be nothing to compare the economy of the world as of that time. That's not the fact. If I could remember when 10,000 was a very huge amount of money, 10,000. How many of you remember when if you in the Iko Sanda Osa, it told us 1,005? 1,005 or 1,000? That's the way people used to brag about it. No, the 1,005 with location, right? 1,005 is how much now? Simple mathematics. But these people will give their land just because of 300 million that will end up turned to 300 naira in a no distant time. Or like, the way the whole thing is going, of course, you can just check what the economy in 50s until now. Which of them, as a business wise, or you are from tribe that is very good in business, Igbo tribe. And you can't even add, you can't even do this simple mathematics. Imagine if a Kogena, you are lacking a lot. Now, back to Ife Nemen Okigwe now. I made a broadcast yesterday. Sorry, this today. I actually recorded it yesterday, and that video was published this morning. And I've seen some comments. And it's quite funny. One thing about our people is that we have, in as much as we may see, not people see our tribe as a tribe that is sensible. It's not our fault. I'm not bragging. That's what it is. Okay? I'm not bragging. Don't say, oh, Kai, you think that you guys are the most intelligent. You can do your research, please. But we still have some in this maybe in our midst, people they don't want even reason. You know, the best definition of stupidity or foolishness are those who don't know and they don't want to know. That you don't know this doesn't mean that you're a foolish person, that you're stupid. No, you don't know it, you can still learn, right? But you become foolish when you refuse, you know that you don't know, and you refuse to know. That is pure definition of stupidity. I have series of comments from that video. But let me just, many of you have watched the video, of course, and some of you understand it, some of you even though you pick some point, but you still feel bad about the way I presented it, because I thought your angel, your APM. Why am I somehow skeptical about Ogenkere? Why? You may ask. One of the reasons is because I hate lies. And what I just told you about what is going on in our land, about the governors and everything that I've said so far in this video, is somehow related to lies. Because you cannot do this even without telling lies. If you are lying every now and then, that means you committing crime is very, very simple. Because you can't commit crime without organized lies that will back it up. So if I notice that you're a liar, I see you as a potential destroyer, because you end up displaying that thing that you are known for, which is lie. And I'm not here to cap. Many of you don't understand it, but please, I want you to pay close attention to some of the comments that you are going to see here. I may not touch everything, but I will try my best to pick few. Although I hope that I will get. There's one guy that wrote very long piece trying to pour his mind on me, which is, I don't see that a problem. Like, I respect your opinion, but I want you to be logical when you are criticizing. Like, bring it on. Tell me what you feel about it. If it's something that warrants me to make some amendment, I'm gonna make an amendment. If I have to apologize, I will apologize to you if I hurt you. But not when I know what I'm saying and you want to convince me with all manner of nonsense. This guy called Jude 1980. That's 1980 1980. He said, "You are very shameful individual. I saw video of people pied in Okigwe by Ebubago and combined Nigerian military. They even pied Gentle senior brother. I have the video. Your DPM is evil woman. With all the pine, she did not say anything. She can't tweet it, and she called herself a leader. All she is concerned is opening of her private company in Washington, D.C. And again, he said, mothers in Enugu State are still protecting. What he wanted to say, protesting. He said, but what I see here, what he put down here is protecting. Just take it as protesting. U.S. Nigeria DPM is moot, that should be mooted. One woman was spied in her farm by Fulani herdsmen. DPM, DMP. What is DMP? What's the meaning of DMP? It should be DPM. Okay? He said, can't say anything. Say referring to COS. Since January, Ngozi Orabeze took over. Really? So you accept that she took over. Okay? So many people has lost their lives. and the woman that claimed to be the surrogate is only busy telling Biafran to continue to contribute money for her. Now, you guys always see problem like for example, let me just say, put it the way you understand what I'm saying, because I don't want some of your comment here. We push somebody to say what the person is trying to avoid. But I will give you example. I hope that you will watch this video. Jude, your account says that you are Jude, and the number that attached to your number to your name is 1980. You know yourself. You are the one that put this long note, right? Now, everything you said here, we're used to that. Okay? But the truth of the matter is that you are mistaking a lot of things here. You are mistaking a very that is, if you make mistake, I will believe. One thing is that buying of people in Okigwe is still on, very much on. And who are the ones buying it? Just like you said, Army and the Bubago. You said it here. But one thing that differentiates what you are saying and what your APM is saying is that APM is saying that COS team up with Nigerian military to buy people. Then I have asked this question: who is COS commanding? Who? According to the CIA, who started this issue of Ebubago, and why is such in France? Ebubago, and CIA. Go and check their history. They have said something that they cannot defend. At a long run, they will start apologizing. You just say something, but you can't stand on that thing to defend it. They are often apologize and they will run away from that thing. That's number one. Number two, there is no justification of that claim. You don't have any evidence to back what you said up. Last time I checked, Ebubago is government security outfit. I mean, Igbo tribe, Igbo governors are the one using that. And the state that is heading on that one is Imo State and Ebonyi State. That is where you see Ebubago operating. Are you getting the point? Anambra decided to, they have Ebubago, but somehow Professor of Indian 1 year decided to recruit his own group, which is now Udogachi. We are saying they are similar, they behave alike, buying youth, simply because they want to prove that they are empowered, that they have all it takes to do and not do. Please like the video if you have not. If you are just joining us, click on like button. Very, very important that you do so. We have only 91 people that have managed to click on like button. And what are you waiting for if you have not? Okay, your question that COS is the one, according to your ATM, even though you did not mention that she's the one, your own problem is that she did not condemn it. That's your own problem. She did not, your own is that she did not condemn it. Now, you don't know the politics that is involved. You have a man called Ogenkere who managed to drag position by fire, by force, something that is strange thing to Biafrans. Without even Biafran movement, Igbo people don't take it lightly. Even go to your village, any man that want to contest as Igwe always end up in shame. Why? People will kick against it. In the history of Igbo people, we don't welcome, we don't entertain anybody forcing himself to be a leader. That's number one. And many of you don't know, you don't agree to that. You don't agree to that. And in every nonsense, there's a sense. If you think that what Ogekere is doing, forcing himself to be a leader is the best way to go, it still means that you don't know how the land or where you come from, how we operate. Igbo land don't welcome anybody forcing themselves on them. Go and check the history. Master started with a lot of people criticized him for a long time. He received a lot of criticism and hate. PM the same thing. It is you that will pave that way for you to excel. But this idea of okay, said okay, did not say your APM said let me not lose my line of work because so you don't understand that ATM captures some areas in Imo State. He claimed that he wanted to lead. He was very busy with men on ground, trying to deceive them. He ended up deceiving some, whether you like it or not. He managed to control some of them, and Okigwe is one. If you don't know it today. Many of you just open your mouth and say something that you don't know. Okigwe is one. What do you want her to do? When they are fighting two things. They don't want DPM to be reorganized, or they don't want anybody that is inside COS to be in that region. They are fighting that with everything in them. So Okigwe is dedicated to Ogenkere. If you don't know, put it now. Maybe you may say that I'm wrong, but from what Ogenkere is saying, he's one controlling commander and everything Okigwe. You talked about CS Pebugago and other. It's a lie. That's a mere propaganda that somebody wants to use to push CS away for their talking or allow anybody that talk to Caterpillar. That is another thing, because this deceive and lies is getting too much. Then you talked about people, she don't report anything condemning. What do you actually want her to condemn? That PM labored and fight to unify everything, to make sure that everything one commander, one chain and everything and all that, and brought out a template that to progress to another level. Simply because somebody's position has been tampered, they want to destroy everything that PM would labor for. The question is, all this while that they work with PM, why don't they fight PM to be in charge of men on ground? They couldn't do that. And the best way to fight for that position, they have to get PM away from the picture. Successfully they have done that. They have succeeded on that. They make sure that PM is not here with us, right? And they started. Anybody that will appear or want to be a good leader, number one, will not force himself on you. Two, the person will not fight for his position more than he will fight for the life of the people that he wants to lead. Let me take it again. The person will not fight for his position more than he would have fought for or fight for the people that he claimed that he wanted to lead. But anybody trying to claim anything and trying to make it look like, oh, everything, you claim that you are in charge of men on ground. Is a kind of, because all the great is one that decided to go bring everything down and fight a dirty fight. A battle of survival of the fittest, who will grab what you can grab, and introduce a lot of confusion and destabilization. Everything began to go down. And when it was going down, they were bragging about it because they don't know the implication at the long run. They don't know the implication. They actually believe that somehow it's the best thing to do. The annoying thing is that people are paying price for this menace. People are dying. If you don't know it, when you hear people dying, I'm not talking about the dying of why it's such a problem enablers. They are problem enablers. Those who want to claim that they have access, they never people, they are the engine of the problem. Everything that PM, condemned or don't want to see is what they are standing on and doing what they're doing to them from A to Z. So what are you trying to tell me? Now, if you are DPM and you are being, imagine what Okigwe is doing now that surrogate was not given to him. Imagine if PM would DM mention surrogate, even if you 1 minute surrogate. I'm just saying, imagine what he's doing and how the gara and the strength. All of them that are siding Ogenkere, especially those who claim they want to fight, those who fall back and fall forward and fall sideways, they all had issue with PM in the past. Number two, they're doing what they're doing now because of personal problem, not because the CS is not getting it right or getting it wrong. I'm not here to take that CS is angel. Don't get it twisted. But this idea, we remove serious in the picture. Assuming that that's not like serious, that's not like Ngozi represent here. And Ogekere is one that leading. Do you actually see him the way he appeared, everything he's doing as a good leader? Do you actually perceive him as a good leader? There's a difference between I can donate thousands of dollars and having quality of a good leader. They are not the same thing. Is that you are a cheerful giver doesn't mean that you're a good leader. You guys are mistaken that. Somebody who is a philanthropist, it does not mean that you're a good leader. If you know how to share money to the less privileged, it doesn't mean that you possess a quality of a good leader. It doesn't work that way. Now we are going to move to another comment because some of you that made comments don't understand what you are saying. And okay, let me move to another person who is okay. Is working for this one. I'm just looking for comment that somehow those comments is what I want to read out. I don't want saying praises and all that. I'm not gonna read it out here. Many of them. I did not screenshot it, so I'll be going through my comment live as we are broadcasting now. So just bear with me, okay? Imagine this Fulani man. Honestly, you don't have shame. He choke you. Say Biafra have left you guys and be donating to Brigham. That is this one from Amarachi. Amarachi, whatever you use your name. You are very, very funny. You called me a Fulani man. I used to hear that. Even why he's also called the Fulani. With Isi Wabusuya. Isi Wamba. Table tennis is Odusen na Pomo Fulani man. And you are from Anambra, who happen to be the leader of supposed to be the leader of Igbo tribe. And you don't even know. You think that Wajana. The principle and what makes Wajana, would you know that? Do you actually know that? The answer is no. But no, anybody that exposed you is a Fulani man. If that is what Fulani is all about, why not? Now, he said, imagine this Fulani man. Honestly, you don't have shame. He shocked you, say Biafrans have left you guys and be donating to Brigham. We're not going to get donation now. I'm going to have been broadcast about the special broadcast about your donation last week. Because that's now, na one no easy. If they one no easy, ebo easy that is sulana. One year more be na ba na mara begu na ma. Na ko working choir. You claim to have people donating for you. I'm just gonna say this just few things to debunk that nonsense that you guys are parading on social media. That I kept quiet does not mean that I did not see through what you have done. You have Sonak Barawa as a information minister, right? He is the host of your Zoom meeting where you organize fundraising, right? Chamaka there is the deputy who's supposed to be a co-host, isn't it? Then you have someone like Helen Peters, another person that's broadcasting for you, that you guys are broadcasting together, isn't it? Then you have another lady called Ifi, another person that's supposed to also be a co-host. When you see people that raise hand, the co-host who can say anything, who can mute everybody, is also raising hand. Are you getting my point? You may not understand what I'm saying, but let me repeat it again. In their own fundraising, where they have thousands and millions of people donating money, they claim that because this, I wouldn't have said anything about it, but your comment now is pushing me to say that you have people donating money as you claimed. You have somebody called BOM, who normally call on my program here, one elderly man living somewhere in Europe. He normally called on my program and trying to, when PM was here, he was one of the followers, and Helen Peters was spanner holder on this platform. Helen Peters, I gave her spanner here. Now is with talking and all of you. Now, in that fundraising, people who are co-hosts, and even the chief host and all of them, started raising their hands up to take a screenshot to TV Biafrans. What does that tell you? a host, a host rather, or a co-hoster, or anybody, whatever you may call that, they supposed not to raise hand because they can mute everybody and talk. They don't need permission. But when you see somebody who is a co-host raising hands together, they have been pre-discussed that they have to do this at social minutes and take a screenshot to make Biafran believe that people are falling back. You don't know the job that these guys are putting behind the scene to survive. You don't understand it. That is why I say when I talk about people lying, I'm not capping. I'm telling you, the lie is too much. I'm not an insider. I'm not in BRIC. I'm not in a USB cabinet member. I'm not in any cabinet member. I'm not in any decision-making platform where they are telling you what to do and what not to know. Just the same way we are seeing, but the only difference between me and you is that I pay more attention to analyze it, to see through what I'm doing, and why I'm able to remember what I've done in the past, and I bring it together to make my decision. Do you get my point? People who claim they are donating there are literally the host. They organize themselves. I don't want to raise a hand with a few other people. They can say like BOM, that man, I saw his name in one of those that raised hands. I was laughing. I saw the one called Ifi, who raising her hands. I saw Chiamaka Jere raising hands in the same screenshot. What are you telling me? Who does that? A host is taking permission from audience to talk. You can mute everyone and talk. Why must you raise hand to talk? Just imagine in USB, all of a sudden, we go to 247. Who call people to come and donate? Begin to raise his hands, waiting for who to announce him. That is the question you need to ask. Then let us move to another, because these people are very, very funny. And I don't blame you. Many of you are watching, are following them, from radio. You are not watching, don't have data to watch live. Basically, people that are in homeland are the ones falling to that trap. Because do you know what it takes to have a data to watch every platform to equip your brain, to activate your brain cells? You need to have enough data. So the annoying part are those living in Europe. The only reason why they're doing what they're doing because somehow they're in the payroll. You may not understand it, you may not believe it, but that's what it is. Now, somebody said, "Can you?" Okay, yeah. Please, I just want to, my brother. It is too bad, very, very bad. Okay, this one is a different person. Although my life is okay. I will be playing this broadcast while looking for the comment. If I have any comment, then just keep listening to this one. Okay.
The rationale behind staging a nationwide protest on the same day as the National Police Day is questionable and perceived to be a deliberate attempt and unpatriotic act that is capable of rubbishing and maligning the image of the police. In other words, tomorrow is a police day, and this planned protest is literally going to dismantle.
Okay. The person here says that, my brother, many people in USB cabinet want Gentle the Yahoo dead or damned, especially Ugo 247, who asked Gentle the Yahoo to swear, and falling of Gentle in battlefield, he must be person trying to prove a point that he is right. Anyone that is praying for Gentle downfall will fall before him. Gentle is one that will have given everything he have, include his life. So he have including he said that Gentle is one that have given everything he have, including his life. So no one should play with that guy. You see, this is the reason why it is not good to say somebody to swear or use swearing for anybody. This is why Bible condemned that. But some of you will push somebody to say that and to begin to question, your honesty by telling you to swear, or you ask somebody to swear. You see what this guy said here. People may see it and say, "Oh, it's true. Oh, yeah. Go to person would like that guy to fall." Okay, how about we go to 47, thinking the same way that Gentle want him to fall, because swearing has to do with vice versa, right? Now, another thing you need to understand is that your mind is very, very bad. Ugo 247 is not commanding any armed group. If you don't know it, he is not directing anybody to buy anybody. Are you getting that? Now, you saying what you're saying, what you say here now, one of you is now celebrating that you go to person gave Gentle 1 month, and that 1 month has passed. That's the way he put that statement. And you are here expecting that the person is one Gentle to buy. And you go made a video where he actually said that Gentle did not swear the way he wants, meaning that if anything happened to Gentle, it's not because of the swearing or anything at all. You go say that Gentle did not. If you want to swear, you should swear with in direction that he told Gentle. And Gentle, after rejecting the swearing of Gentle have not swear anything again. So what is your problem? Allow Gentle to mind his business. Allow go to mind his business. Why are you people, giving your time to say something that you know that will trigger problem? Yet you want unification, you want peace. How can you want peace when you are the one is getting problem? How can you be a preacher of that? Even if you let's assume that what you said is valid, somehow there's any validation on that, must you channel your mind to that nonsense? And you have to understand that if God in heaven did not permit, sanction anybody to buy, you can't kill the person. Do you know how many times bad people are making an attempt on your life in a day? You don't know. But when God assigned that it will happen, it will happen. You can't stop that. Unless if you begin to negotiate with God through prayer or through sacrifice. Do you get my point? So no life is in the hand of anybody. You are the one to protect your life, yes. You are the one to pray to your God, to make peace with your God, and God will protect you. In a no kita na man chore ba moto. O chefu pause na ya ko ga wote pause ko chere ba motor fa po ga was the money in on ya. So you still don't know that God control your life, that you are living today because of God. So let us not bring our mind to that negativity. I don't buy to that. Is a lie from pit of hell.
What the policing activity for tomorrow is going to represent, maybe that this element who intend to protest, or Nigerians who intend to protest, are deliberately trying to do it to sabotage the efforts of the Nigerian police and their responsibility with the community. You know what they call social responsibility, right? Well, like I told you, insecurity has become so prevalent. It is terrible. It is bad. I want us to listen.
Now, there's another comment that says, so this one is quite different from what you normally read here. It said, let it be on record that whatever happened to Gentle is from acting criminal minister, Ogen Nkere, and another rancho. This debased individuals, I don't know what it means, right? Debased individuals must held responsible should anything happen to Gentle. Okay? So, let me open an opinion link here. You see it now. I get the point. And I share similar opinion. Why? Because people was together, planning and moving together, protecting and defending the land, all of a sudden, because of your personal interest, you begin to do a whole me and a whole us and all that. So let us just be, straightforward in what we do here. I'm gonna put my phone number here so that for some of you that want to contribute on what we have discussed so far. You remember what we discussed? Everything. Don't just emphasize on Gentle. Because I know all of you would like to call her Gentle. This just touch it and say other things. All right. And for some of you calling me names. Calling me names, like this one called me, he said I Fulani person. Each time I hear people saying that, calling me Fulani, to be honest, I see you as a comedian. Because I don't even have anything, not even from South. I'm not even linked to South. I'm true original Igbo person. But that's a story for another day anyway. You have your mouth, you can say anything you want to say. And some of you, man, ask now what I want of Mama if I got where. I said in a make a matter. Or what I am of ma. You buy a titi, or cology. It's all only got Kenan. No, they do how come alam. Or one again I care but you don't know that somehow you are praising the person. So that's why I see you and whenever you make mention of that full and of a thing. A lot of comment here. I'm sorry that I did not pay much attention to the comment section. Please, if I miss your own, don't be angry. It is not intentional. So some of you have liked the video. Please, you can also like it, please. And Fulani with no with no stick. And that's Armstrong. And Jerry said, Jerry, you did your message. Hit them well. That's I'm not hitting anybody. I'm just bringing it the way it is. Reality is what we need. The reality is what we need. And what is going on in Okigwe? Somebody make a choice. That's another thing. You made a choice of following Ogenkere. That's your choice, right? Don't think that people are coming after you or anything. I don't believe that. I don't believe that. And some of you don't even know COS. You don't know. Imana, ask that nation, ebe, Yoshibili. Yoshibili. You want to save your money. You want to keep something, and you don't want that into. You don't want to that Yoshiko Ozufi does. Will that in here said no fire in another? And out of my point, will you hear said no dream fire and another? Or my phone will get you, or my father get you away again because I can hear Naka. That is, or if anything happened to that, you already know that he's the one that have access to that. Okay, and the rest of them, they know what they're doing, and the activities and their agenda is very, very simple. Very, very simple. Now, here is number for somebody that want to contribute. We can only pick, answer a few calls, then we call it a day. I greet all of you. Alice, I see you. I saw your message because you attached my name to that, so it was very, very easy to read. Okay, and who again here? Fabian Chigozie. Kai, who have you? Said Kai, who have you? Have somebody. Fabian Chigozie, this is your message here. Or take a dictionary from what if you did ever. What am I doing? Who have you? Who have somebody? What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? I don't understand. I don't get it. So we can only wait for let me check this thing. Hello? Hello? Hello?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Please, you have 3 minutes. 3 minutes.
All right, my brother Kai, thanks a lot. I quite appreciate what you are doing. Your expositions are very clear, and every sane person will understand exactly where you are coming from. And then quickly, let me say something about what you are just analyzing. You see, personally, I am quite convinced that what Ogenkere is doing with his people is not because he just wants to be the leader.
Okay.
I am 100% convinced. I am 100% convinced, that's my opinion, that what he's doing is as a result of the agreement reached and probably contract given to him by the the zoo government, to destabilize or destroy what our PM has built. Otherwise, I don't see the reason why he should be pressing to take the leadership just after 2 days that our PM was summoned for interrogation. Just 2 days. Considering his position, he's just a finance minister. You know, does he have what it takes to be in that position? Does he have what it takes to speak to the international community? Does he have what it takes to face even ordinary camera? He can't even stand the question and answers, you know, to Biafrans. So I cannot understand. He's not outspoken. He's not he's not vast in knowledge. He's not that educated. So you see what he is doing now, especially the video he made, you know, concerning the Kigbe matter. Let me tell you, I see that as, you know, the same thing that Satan the devil played in the Bible days in the case of Job. You know, it was the same Satan, the devil, who will come to Job and give report and still go back to God. You understand? You know, so it's like they are kind of, they know what they are planning to do. Okay. And he rushed and came out and started shouting.
That is what this person said on comment section. The same thing that just said now, and I don't want to venture into that. Let's just touch it. But if you know, you know. Thank you, my brother. Thank you so much. You have made your point. God bless you. So that you can answer that cause.
All right.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you. So we'll be taking it snappy. Why? Because I don't know how many people that want to talk. So, hello.
Hi, my brother. Good afternoon.
Good day to you, my brother. Nice to have you. Welcome.
Thank you. Thank you, my brother. It really touched a lot of things. Let me start with what is happening in Okigbe. I think everybody have choice. You have choice to. You have right to make your own choice.
Exactly.
Gentle has right to make his own choice. This is what I said earlier, even before today. I think there's one platform I said it. I said it better him to not trend the way he's trending. Then if he tries to trend the way he's trending, to be frank, the end of it, he will not like it. Because that's in a Nganga Buruzo.
Or the day,
sorry. Yes. Let me end it that way. Whoever that we understand that should understand that. If anybody don't want to understand that, he left off for the person. But we advise him to go back to government. Okay, Nkere can never, and it will never serve him where he's going. Ogenkere can never stand for us. Ogenkere can never speak for Biafra. We have rejected him. We have already moved on. You see all this thing that is happening. To be frank, I didn't see it as a problem. I'm telling you nothing but the truth because the government is already moved on. There's a greater thing that pursuing, which is what will happen is for our own good. In the battle of, in the field of battle, anybody can die, anybody can save. I understand.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of things that government is putting in order that are working. If they are doing this thing right now, thinking that Ngozi Adabeze will come out, it is a lie, and it is a typical lie. It is a man that claims everything. Ngozi Adabeze started from crash, from nothing. Ngozi Adabeze started from nothing. Tomorrow now, Ngozi Adabeze will say, oh yeah, come out now. Come out now. So you, the one that we have get, oh yeah, come out. Tomorrow, no. We know our people. We know our people. And the person that is saying that Ngozi Adabeze did not tweet, please, the same person get phone. He should tweet about it.
My brother, thank you so much. You have made your point. You have made your point. Today we are going to manage. We are going to manage the time so that anybody that want to call will call. I don't want after the program I start receiving call.
I have many things to say. This is where they give us this time. I don't know where you they go. Bye bye. Thank you.
I will call you back. Just be watching. I will call you back. Hello. Hello, my sister.
Hi, Judy. Good morning.
Good morning to you. You're welcome.
Okay. I just want to go straight to the military guy in charge of Okigwe. You know, there is nobody, even a little child, knows that his life is in danger. Remember that the governor, they put something on his head. And I think it was either before the bounty or after the bounty that he showcased himself eating and enjoying and videoed himself, you know, showing where he's eating a big chicken, something like that. He's posing himself all the time on the media. How would you not think that he's in danger? He is very, very in danger. He communicates with Waishotan of France, Chikameri Ike. That alone exposed him to danger. If you're a military man, you do not have expose yourself anyhow or have contact with anybody anyhow because you don't know who is the enemy.
Yeah.
Especially if you are in that country, the British company called Nigeria. We know that any little money can change a mind of an evil person. There is a voice message of this one soldier having conversation with one of the militaries. I don't even know if it's this gentle. About money, no money, bring our account, I'll pay in there, these children are suffering. These are, it's dangerous. So I'm not surprised if his life is in danger. Even Okoko will not be surprised. He himself exposed himself. He himself started fighting the government. If you think your military will fight for government, fight for government. When it's time, are you expecting that government to protect you when you're fighting the government? How freaking no. So people need to understand that if that guy wants to save his life, so he hasn't been hearing the connection between Oginkere and the governor of Enugu State, or Sani Akbarawa with the senator that came from that place. They need to start connecting these dots and know what is going on. That's if they want to survive, if they want to live. But if anybody want to go down, I said it before in somebody's program. If you're tired, retire quietly. Retire quietly. Don't put your life in danger and put the life of innocent people following you. If you are a leader in the military, following you in danger. So that's all I'm about to say. So anybody saying government did this, government did that, why is Shota is really involved in whatever that will happen to Gentle today. Because she used her phone to do a lot of private and evil calls to this military. And the PM said, do not contact the military. Do not. Nobody will have access. She disobeyed that. That's how much she loves time of labor. Thank you, my brother.
Thank you so much. Thank you. I really appreciate your call. You just target the time very, very well. I think you just add 2 seconds to the minutes. Thank you. God bless you. So we are going to receive more calls from Oba. Let's hear from Oba. Okay. And who is this? Hello?
Hello, Kai.
Yeah, complete the picture you could before.
Okay. Actually, if I'm going about that now, what I'm actually saying is that it is very, very clear. As that now, you understand?
Yeah.
This man, this man, his criminality is so huge. And I am very, very convinced that whatever that was in that contract or the money that was given to him, that Abarawa and the man Madabu, all of them were beneficiaries of that money, that contract. The rest may be following blindly. Now, what they are now doing is that when they suspect that maybe an action which they plan to take will bust, they will first of all come out, just like the zoo government normally do. If they want to do something, they will first of all chuck that into the media, release it somehow to the public to see reactions. You understand? So that is exactly what this man did in that video. I think they are planning seriously to take this man away, honestly speaking. Because they are the one who have access to him. They have access to him. They have been communicating with him. They claim they are in charge of Okibe and the rest of them. That these people are under their control. You understand?
Yeah.
So if anything happens to Gentile, he should be held responsible for it. Biafrans will hold him responsible. Okay, good. And Sonia Barawa. All of them. We understand the game they are playing. We understand. For those of us who have wisdom to reason between lines,
yeah,
we know exactly what these people are doing. We know what they are doing. They are complaining about what is it called? No money. But the one they are contributing, that you are telling us that it's raining on your own side. Why are you not using that money which is raining to solve the problem, to take care of the situation? But you said it is raining. So like I said, their criminality is so huge that we can never forgive them. It's just like the other one they called the one they called Ross. You see, by the grace of God, my brother, our PM will come out, and one of the things that we PM will do for Biafrans is that these people are going to reveal the identity of that Ross.
Okay.
Whoever that, because they know him. Now they made him their defense minister, right?
No.
I think they made it Ross their defense minister or something in their cabinet.
Part of the lies in their
non-existing
cabinet.
Government.
That he is a Butozo, but he's not Butozo. You understand?
Whoever that is responsible for that is the owner of that account. One of the things we are going to demand anytime PM comes out is that you see that account, they are going to make the person known to Biafrans. I'm telling you, we are going to start a very serious demand. We are going to put a very serious demand that PM should make them to let us know
I don't
who
think
is this person.
I don't think an PM Makudo Yoya herself because all the go for fight with PM. Nada.
I'm sure that PM has nothing to do with that person.
PM don't know the person. That's not the fact.
I am sure. I believe you. I am sure.
Even gentleman Makudo Yoya.
They don't know. It is only these 4 people. Aparawa, Isaiah Ayogo, Vam, and what is his name? Imam Madabu, and Bishop 555. These are the 5 people that I think know who the owner of that account is.
Yeah, true. I believe so. So thank you, my brother. Thank you so much. Hello? I don't like one eye work and run a business here. Hey God. Hello sir. Just hold on, let me bring out your voice. Just hold on, sir. Okay. You can continue. Hey. Hello, sir.
Yeah, Kai.
Yes, sir, I can hear you.
Yeah, well done. I've been listening to, the program since, because I think this one was long. But I want to briefly touch on, there's one program you did. When I saw it, you said 2 hours ago, and I was hearing just having discussion, saying that
Okay.
he was asking somebody to convince me
Yeah.
if we let Dr. Ngosa represent he should give them money. He should give them money. I was listening to that program, and in my heart, I just feel so bad because I do not understand. I know, because sometimes your program, you say there's something you used to talk about your level of understanding, like what you can understand in 1 hour, for example, might take somebody else 5 hours. It's not trying to belittle people. It's natural. Even the kids we have here in abroad, some are faster than others. Some understand more things easier than others. So, but having said that, my brother, is very, very sad that these guys, I don't want to call their name, so-called, like I have always said this, men on the whatever, crown or men on the up. People who work with Opatobe, people that promise that as soon as the Biafra was declared, it's not as if they don't know what was going to happen ahead. This is a year and the plan. Eventually, our PM was called for questioning. These same people, this same group of guys decided to work with somebody else who have no business. When I look at the antecedent of Onyami or Nkwocha, they decided to work with somebody that have no single knowledge of military, that they, apart from being like, according to the record, the Remigius told us about his cultism. It was Remigius who told us his cultism, he belonged to what they do. And the guy tried to prove it by going to Onyami House in America. This man has to warn him that he made this move, that if he tries it again, he ran away. The same Remigius is demanding money from Dr. Ngozo Fulani. Is this not madness? When they told these people, do not work with Dr. Ngozo Adabese, they knew her position. They knew who he was. She obeyed PM order, not for anybody to talk to men on the ground. This lady obeyed it. If not, what did Madam Azoka did? Why did the Obatobe dissolve for mother? That was the thing that brought problem. Why did Obatobe remove Ifeanyi? Because this is the same problem. These people knew all this thing. They knew all that. I have said this here before. This same success that they want to live, if not success, heaven will fall. Obatobe have called me. He has said one with this guy. One day he never delivered nothing. We can't matter that they are only after money. They are just chasing money. So for this guy to come out on national TV and is calling Ngozo Rabreze, this account he was acting then to do account because he asked Dr. Ngozo Rabreze to do account. And he's calling Biafrans all over the world. Do they even know who are Biafrans all over the world? Now, their prophecy came, which my brother, as I'm talking to you now, I am the kind of person who does not care if you bring yourself out. You bring yourself out for anything, you deal with it. If he shows up and he's trying to be stupid on his own, it's none of Dr. Ngozo Adabose's problem. All these people, Remy Jews that is asking, show me. I was responding to QTV this morning. He woke up this morning in Twitter. There's nothing I have not. We are waiting for him now. By now, he should have his own cabinet now, have his own office. Even if this one is in New York, DC, he can open his own in Indonesia. These people are not just doing nothing, and he's asking this office. The same thing they told Simon in Maryland. The old said is somebody else's house. I wrote it to you. They even sent somebody to go to the house. They went there, they say it belongs to somebody else. When Obatobe furnished this house, all of them shut up. The same queue that is saying rubbish now is saying this is a restaurant. You see exactly the same thing they said to Obatobe. I devoted this morning, there is no type of tweet I've not sent to that guy. I've asked him, is delusional, there is no name. We want him to form his own government. You can call Imam Madabu to help him. Let him become the prime minister. Then let me tell you, Imam Madabu that they said they went to Finland. Do you know that now they're addressing him as justice minister? Did he tell Obatobe that he's now a justice minister? Why we have Anthony J.
that one.
You see the way they are fooling people. They are addressing him as justice minister of their own. That's something you call their government. What's that name you call them?
Republic of Fallback.
Republic of Fallback. He is their attorney. He is the chief justice minister of the Republic of Fallback. Did he tell Obatobe that? They never did. Now, my brother, you see, I don't know how these men went this low. My brother, as long as the military institution or security is concerned, these guys Hagra too low even with Atajoram. They went too low. They went too low, my brother. Maham had this happen. I don't know Shisha Atajoram na Facebook would the cause. I can never believe that. Because men know so internet but whatever happened to them, I have said this countless. If anybody is thinking if Obatobe shows up, you will now work with somebody, those he called out for questioning. He called them out for questioning. It will not work, my brother. Even if a suicide, I cannot say it won't work. So, my brother, that's what I want to say. And I want to ask you one question, please. Because I don't know, are you not, are they making StreamYard? Are you not in, is your own system not doing StreamYard?
Okay, very good question, Jilifa.
Yeah. But I needed to know because you see, forget about When people come online, let me just say, I'm hungry, I'm hungry, I'm hungry. When the things we need, we want, we don't need anybody to tell us this is what we need to do for our own. This is our own project. That's why I asked this question. So if there's anything, or I don't know how it works, I am not on social media, but I would have loved such a thing that because it being a big screen, I don't know how do you guys do it. And as a stream, they call it stream something, and people can come in, talk. I love such things. So if you know that is something, this one, why I'm saying this is openly. It's not because tomorrow they say the car is asking anybody. That's why I'm saying it openly. If there's something we can do for this to happen, my brother, I am part of it. I need the hide, I need the shake.
No problem.
So that's what I want to use to conclude.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you. God bless you. See you again. Thank you, sir. I appreciate it.
Okay, thank you.
As in wifey, thank you so much for the super chat. I really appreciate that. God bless you. Say God bless you. One day from us.
Yeah, that's what I said. Me, I don't know how to give her more. I don't know. I think my daughter will have to teach me.
All the very simple. All the very simple. All the very simple. All the very simple. Oh, wait, you got $4 sign.
My card, Abby.
Mba, ebe amamu card in the use button. Have a issue of card. No, even ebe a na-ede message. In our you got $4 sign. Dollar sign na akụkụ ebe you click here.
Dollar symbol ya mama ya.
You follow ya then ebe you think ebe again na you gonna win there. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. Thank you, sir. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah, God.
Lady God is here. Good morning.
Morning, Mr. Mazikai. How are you doing?
I'm doing fine, and you?
I'm doing great. God bless you.
Thank you.
For the good works you people are putting out there. On this race, is race for the matured mind, for the matured people. Hard bones are meant for the strong dogs to crack.
True.
There was a time I said this, and I told the lady that was shouting, "Our land is under siege, our land is under siege." I told her, I said, "You are doing the wrong thing. It's a taboo to do what you did. That if we have now, like our government is now full in operation, this lady should be called for judgment. She should be called for questioning. If care is not taken, she will be behind bars. You know why? This is a nation, and you have gone beyond way to destroy the nation.
True.
Nobody fights against a nation. I would say, no, when you say like gone, that is, it's more than treason. And they are taking it lightly. They are taking it like a mere joke. Biafra's struggle has gone beyond content. Because some of them are using or seeing this struggle as a content.
Yeah. True.
Maybe when you where you come, you play, you dance, or you tell like a fairy tale. There's something when we were kids, fairy tale,
Yeah.
When I called the lady that is shouting about siege, that she's contacting men on the ground, I cried, I shouted. And this brother Gentle, if you're hearing our voice, the whole masses, the whole Biafrans now, we are talking to you because of the wrong step, the wrong approach, the step you took. Initially, maybe you forgot that they put bounty on your head through that man, Kai, you don't want to call because we are making him irrelevant in DSS. Mpurunmiri DSS. You remember?
I know.
He went to every length when his master died and he wanted to complete this journey. After his master, Ifanyoba, died, he now swapped to the other side. Who paused them?
Yeah.
To walk hand in hand and to make sure that this our gallant man or our gallant men, they take them out of the way because they gave them water. You understand? Then if I were you, gentle, if you can hear our voice, my dear, do what we call retreat. Retreat, you just stay away from social media, from everything with your strong men. Because there was something one of our brothers said that when they have finished everything they sealed it, they will now bring it on the social media. They have sealed this thing they want to do.
Yeah.
You understand me?
Mm-hmm.
Then they are now shouting, Ngozi Orabeze, Ngozi Orabu Fulani, Ngozi Orabu this. They have just cassetted this. This, my sister, because when I was talking with her, like people that are still going there listening, I beg of you, this thing is no more fun. And you are saying the truth. And I see no reason why we will still be living in limbo. We will still be living in darkness. We will still be living in sheer wickedness. We will still be living in sheer destruction. You know quite all right. And your spirit is telling you, you man, you woman, you know what I am saying. The truth is knocking at your heart. Your heart is even palpitating. This is truth. But why do you want to, how do I say it? Why do you want to worship man? And you know that the man you are worshiping or the woman you are worshiping is not getting it right. Do you get what I mean, Mr. Kai?
Yeah, I do.
Then, Mr. Gentle, one name Gentle, is a full wewabu. Ejuna, Sinaya Zulu, way so. Where we belong to Ejuna. Anna Mayogi, you are hearing the voice of Biafrans. When there was a program at how to put fears and how to put things out. Then with one man of God that there will be this in Southeast, there will be this in this, and there is the gallant man, and the gallant man will fall down with his men. Gentle. You people should go and visit that thing. Or see no gentle there. This is a prophecy that went out. How do you single daughter? Mr. Kai, are you hearing me?
I can hear you very clear, very clear.
It's a question. The man of God said this. Why do you just now throw it on Gentle? That is a question. Gentle in Wellington in Olive. Because you see this man called Logan Kerry or the deadly. He did something. Because you, my brother Gentle, that is how Logan Kerry is gonna trail you. Logan Kerry, you are more than near, brother Gentle. Okay, so how come on where contact back to put on an email discussion in a social media every now and then, and you know that they can track you. Gentle, nabu nime, obulunime nabu. The bell has been rung. Make use of your brain. Gentle or level. Gentle man, you and your men sip also. And now the person that is closer to you, who are those people that are closer to you? The people who know Banagara. Ogenkere and group. Another information, Sonny Akbarawa has a link with Akpabio. Are you listening to what I'm saying? Like an assay or an assay, which I called my sister. You will get to know this. Boy, I see. Look.
Where will your sister in Who is your sister you're talking about now?
Huh?
You said you called your sister. Who is the sister you're talking about?
Yeah, sorry. Adadio Rama.
Okay.
See, look, that there was a link. There is a link between Swane Akbarawa and Akpabio. See, look, Ogo Batu Obienoya, also Akpabio, I am watching you. Are you getting the link?
Yeah.
Master Simon Ekpa was speaking in coded language. Osea Akpabio, I am watching you. Akpabio passed through Swane Akbarawa. Are you getting me?
Okay.
Ogenkere. Peter Mba passed through Ogenkere.
Okay.
Now, Ogenkere cannot do because Ogenkere doesn't have that brain. Imonye bo the spanner, Imonye chi the spanner, and the key is Swane Akbarawa.
Okay.
Are you getting what I'm saying?
Yeah, very clear. Very
now, Oge Adaniku. Maka COS Ngozi Orabeze that no nweghị ihe ọ na-ewepụta ọ naghị share ya eme nke o share ya ome nke ọzọ share ya mkpọ ya si ya nne osisi alụga ya n'anya na nke mbụ n'ebe maazị nọ lụọ ya n'anya na nke Simon that COS is using diplomatic approach. Anything no shell and a wall here, and no hakunu ni push ya kome. And I thank God not the smart that her wall is as clean as some other thing. And I was saying, is there any other thing I can go on social media which Master Simon Ekpa? And when Simon Ekpa was doing that in X, he said, you people should be taking record of all the massacres, all the things. It will gonna help us in see it's gonna help us in so that they will see for themselves. That's why he was like posting all those things for the world to see. He wasn't doing it as fun. Are you getting me?
Yeah.
Then, because of that, they called him that side. That's what they want to do to COS. And don't believe that pull. I don't like it. Also, I swear I must pull Ngozi Orabeze down. That word, I swear. I will pull her down with everything in me. And what is happening? Is it not that same pulling down? How long do we have to continue in this iniquity? Anyway, if I'm about mental health, I have said it before. I don't need mental evaluation.
Okay.
Because this thing is going out of hand. It is not normal anymore. There is what we call bipolar. And when you look at it, you are in meds. You will see it. It might even be fun on your platform, Kai. People ask me, stop bringing this woman. Stop doing. No, she is doing more damage, more harm than good. Say, Rappo, you are making her relevant. Things will spoil because there are still foxes in that farm full of reality. If you want to imagine, if you want to see I go ahead, if you want to make them.
So in a good that now, let's keep silent on what he's doing is best or debunking.
No, it is never the best.
Okay.
Or do not the best because there are people who cannot process. You understand what is happening?
Okay.
There are people who don't have that tough mental stability.
Okay.
You understand me?
Yeah.
They will take it as yes, it is. And before you know it, things are getting maybe more and more. Because this is a platform where we have been eating on. You understand?
Yeah.
So everything that comes there, you cannot be in a cabinet or in a government. It seems like you know everything. That's why everybody take what you're saying, you understand. And there are people who has not, got that truth or catch that truth. No, things is going out of the way. This is mental ill health now. Okay. Are you getting what I'm saying?
Very clear.
And people will not understand it. So people who are still in this platform, both men and women, now say that my we cannot be killing our own. Look at Rose. Obunagodo can we non a Rose? I don't know how to say it. Can we non a Rose and tomorrow, like when Simon said, you realize the truth. Let's come together. Why are you packing your own? Look at what Ajere is saying. Ajere is so diabolic. What Ajere said on Rose, this thing that you are imagining, I'm going to destroy you. Go and watch that thing again. I give you how many days and make sure I will destroy you. Why are you killing your own Biafrans? Why are you people so diabolic? Why are you people after destroying your own? Why are you after knocking people's head? By manipulating people. Now, as an Agara Finland, everybody, this is a red alert. Agara Finland again. Onaju hajuju. Ihunu na manye no Agara Finland. Onaju hajuju hiso Finland agara organic agara ne according to them. They went to nail Simon Epa. Okay. They went to nail him the more. They don't want Simon Epa to come out. Okay. But what you people don't know is more than you. Unless God cease to be God, unless there is no night, there is no morning, unless there is no time and there is no season, then what you people plan will come to pass. But as long as this cosmos, it is like, it is there, it's an order. My dear, you people will fail woefully.
Yes, sir.
You can't bite the hand that fed you. You can never. Then, COS supporter. Because if I be young, I will make sure I destroy you over my dead body. Then nobody said no, and you are following sheepishly. Then another thing I want to bring to the table to every Biafrans: do not allow anybody to dissuade you. Do not allow anybody to remove your attention from what you already know. This thing is propaganda. This is the real thing we are doing. And somebody said, Biafran office, noble a restaurant, noble cause. The one we had where we have it, it is outside the sketch. But this one, I'm going to hear that you, everybody, it is at the center, at the heart of the city. You know what I mean? DC, ever or now, is accessible. You get me? So even Juene the other side of darkness we will treat it. Let me tell you people that is using this mentality. We were once Nigerians and we intermarried. We were once. Then we now have our freedom. We now have our own nation. Yeah, even Juene Rose Bofulani, Kai Bofulani, Why do you people like insult? Why do you go to channel where they okay? And if any women will, I want to name fan in China Europe. When the Europeans were having Kedifana, can help me in school as in debates.
Debate.
Yes. Debate, or when you see them discuss matters, issue, I know do they don't hear and can or twice the women boy unmatured people I will kill you. I got a weapon dogenga by again make sure and destroy it. Then you again 24 hours some football guinea cuckoo. Okay, see me. Then if you change Europe, do they change? Easy candidate to against China and because I cannot and will never allow diabolic people. You people, even the one na Christina, Kakanya, Matana, to Fuabani, when you tia any meet, Bochia, Suchia, Moborona, Chiani, Sibike. You people are so diabolic.
Thank you so much.
And look at now, okay, for a 5-5 vision. Kai, go and check. Ever since are you still seeing 5-5 vision?
On behind.
One was behind, or can I put that? Emmanuel na agba ball, enwere ndị nke na-anọ na Arsenal reserve ọkwa ya.
Na bench.
If engineer kwife abụ Biafra anya sound. This 5-5-5 vision, all the onwe hidden agenda, on nature, in where Kamazi so where pota or anything or put on a shelf, chopper to integrate again. Are you getting what I'm saying? And now, both both Sonia Barawa, both Ogenkere, they are not even doing much. Harapuzarada. All of them now defense. Are you getting what I'm saying?
Very, very well.
Then you want me to put hand in the same plate with somebody who is an enemy of the country. Unu check why? Honorable mother name for tomorrow. Yeah, imefe for echi. For echi. But the only thing I am thanking God and Kayu with him chore wage. Check here this in Oborase. When Rafael Ajere was squatting somewhere, he only tinyebu cotton or Biafra or the cotton or where they can mobile cubic something. Go and check it. After AC Finland where Nata Ajere were expanding and we during an apartment. Well furnished. Even if I name if Hadam if I name Manandi with a brain, I got if affair. Now Algeria has elevated to a big house. Where did that money come from? Under 4 months. Now, dear friends, we are not asking question. Come to Sonia Barawa. Sonia Barawa is chieftaincy. Sonia Barawa brushed up overnight. Sonia Barawa now lived in a house that is decorated with flag. Where did that money come from? Under 4 months. Are you getting what I'm saying?
Very, very clear.
Abia why no get kere gbazinyere anyị ego. Kedu ebe ego si gbazinye anyị si wee pụta? It is recycled money me and you were contributing. Because ana enwe account of financial, ana enwe mmadụ na-abụ co-sign. You want to go signatory to account to co-sign. Obuna gave okay say mongwa kaije welego. Obamu agadi aware of it.
Of course.
If I agree for your sign not so. Because he, Ogenkere, was the only one handling the account and everything. Then what are you people telling me? How did that money come? How did it come in? So Ogenkere is the eye of Nigerian government in USB.
Okay.
Sonia Barawa is the eye. What barrister Ifanye hey Jesus, Ifanye Carol White, the game he played, Yes, in DOS, that is the same game, Ogen Kiri. You understand? And they don't touch an PM Amampota. That's how do we cover up this? Why did Ogen Kiri full of tussle, but power tussle? KD, although that initially they don't have a bad agenda, when they came back from Finland, you understand, no matter the fracas, you understand, then they will now like come inside and say, let's do this and move on. Then why this fracas? Every day, new topic, every day, new topic, every day, new topic. Then, Biafra Unite. Kai, I've seen your face as a presenter. I've seen the face of Mazi Exodus. I've seen the face of Ada. Most of you people, we are seeing their face. But right from the time in Moria, we never see the face of Biafra Unite. And Biafra Unite was one of the people organizing this protest in Finland. And the same Ada that was in this movement, Ada said in her program, after they planned everything, they kicked her out. Go and listen to it. Are you getting what I'm saying?
Very clear.
Then somebody will be somebody that has a good reasoning. These are the people you don't know their face, you don't know their identity, you don't know anything. They are the one planning something like this, and at the time, somebody now came out again and said they kicked me out. And somebody was saying there is sabo in the cabinet. Then among all the things that we are called sabo, who is now the sabo?
Okay.
And the problem now, and the thing that is hitting these people hard, they are not getting any more information. Kai, I tell you that. That's they are not getting any information anymore.
Ada was one giving them information, and Ada is the one shouting on social media that they were sabo. Just like if you just now that na commander somewhere in Okigwe. His life is being threatened, and then want to take away. You know, we are not fools. We don't know all those. Just that's not George.
Yes, Biafra, this thing has been premeditated and this thing has been mapped out already. Gentle, lawyer can gentle say gentle. They have planned to take you, and the gentle change your position. Change Adjoya. Be strong, more stronger. You understand? Because bounty has been placed on you. I see no reason why it's na platform. It's a video and I forget. Even those your army standing, gentle, be careful.
Thank you so much.
I am saying it. Be careful. Follow gentle. Be careful. Somebody and wisdom has been brought over. If you can hear me.
Thank you, my sister. Thank you. The message is clear. And God bless
thank
you.
Thank you. Have a good one. God bless you. Okay.
You too. And you too. Thank
Bye-bye.
you. Thank you. Bye. So I'm this our brother. Kevin, no, I don't need to ask that, okay? Don't worry. Ike Jesus. No. Yeah, where is it? Ike Jesus? So this will be our last caller, Ike Jesus. Let us hear from him.
Hello, my brother.
Oga, Babi also. I'm asking, open a map for you back. Open a map for you back. Any guy from Muzunaya?
No. You just a program others.
But I don't think. Ought to get it busy.
Okay. Let me just say one of two things. I'm so happy, but let me just.
Even before the program, I will call you. Open order now. I will message you. You know.
Okay.
Thank you. So let's hear from Frank, the last caller. Hello.
Yeah. Hello, Mazikai.
Yeah, bro. Good evening.
Oh, I greet you, brother. Thank you very much for this wonderful exposition and analysis this evening.
Thank you.
Yeah, it can live, right?
Yeah. And I'm living.
Okay.
Everybody I'm living.
Oh, they were in and they were. The lady that spoke before I come up, that lady have said it all. You know, when I saw that video that this ATM, Ogenkere, and the Sonia Barawa booked, run around the field, you know, trying to copy PM, you know, try to do that's what they are known for, propaganda, lies, and deceit. There is something that caught my attention, and today I've discussed that on Humble Lions TV this morning. And it was when this man, Ogenkere, said all those things that he said. And at the end, he said that Dr. Ngozi Arabeze is planning or is bringing this thing to Okigwe. I pulled myself back and I have a deep thought about it. Now, on my submission this morning, I said to Gentle, Commander Gentle, you knew what happened to your boss, Ikonso. Never forget that. It's very important. How he was betrayed, where he ran to, and those to Benjamin Madibu, who was the master of the conspiracies, and he was pushed out of that house. He went out and went where he went. He went, and they went there and take him out. Now, this man, Ogenkere, how devilish he is with his group. He has begun to cook for Gentle. This is what, just think out of the box. Check when Abarawa asked Sonny, and Abarawa Sonny asked Obatu Obie, who will represent you, or will Ngozi Arabeze represent you if you are not there? If you remember, Kai, on that very program, that interview, or when he visited this, if you remember, Abarawa asked this question, and after some hours, which is some days, EM was nowhere to be found. Now, similar system now they want to use in their propaganda. A plan, because Ogenkere is the eye of Nigerian government in Biafra face, in Biafra liberation. Ogenkere is Nigerian partners in what happened to Obatu Obie. So since they are applying again, they want to go after this guy, this Gentle. After they have lured him, I think they have gotten some certain information about him, and they are trying to, put limit to his time and tag it. You understand the game?
Yeah.
So, reference, Gentle, I want you to be very, very attentive. I've said it this morning. Cut any line, cut any communications, cut any connections, or anything that these people got with you. And do yourself the best, to change your moves swiftly, and do not allow them to know your trace again. You are Gentle, you are very, very important to Biafrans. They have planned already, they have gathered already, but they have failed, and they will never get you. This is our prayer. But you have a role to play. Adadio Ramuma is a snake, a very dangerous one so far. That sometimes if you don't pay attention, you will not know where the head is. Adadio Ramuma have been used and have been playing this game even when Obatobia was there. But Adadio, this very evil woman, have been playing this game. And I will tell you the reasons. Think about this. This is a woman who will come and shout on top of her voices to everybody, present herself as the most lover of Obatobie and their friends. Shouting Obatobie, Obatobie, I will die before you die. And look at it. The same woman was the same person who will just, within the cabinet meeting, this is Kaku's meeting, this lady will be recording, sending to those who she's sending to. And immediately, this person will be, the person will on her this immediately, internet, immediately, and be shouting, there is a sabo, he called Imam Madabu, he called all the, everybody in the cabinet, they are all sabos. Except her, the righteous one. Now, after that, after the Obatobies, comes Dr. Nguzo Rabeze. Check the first meetings, leak. Anything that she was involved, leaked. And she comes out, she kept out and shouting. And immediately, which I asked her, I asked her on her program, immediately now that you have been taken out from the government at the spell, have you ever seen any secret meeting leaked? Do you know her answer?
No.
To that? You were watching the program, she said, do I think that she don't have informations? Do I think that she that they have meeting, she's aware of their meeting? I said, then make it open. And I asked her, who was the first person that ought to be called Sabo?
Okay.
That is Adadio Ramman.
Okay.
He calls Sabo. We call him Sabo. Meaning that Obatobie is aware, but Obatobie did not take the decisive decision at that time. Because this woman came out and cried with her serpentarian talk. And all of us pleaded with Obatobie, oh, please accept her, not knowing that this woman came back to finish what she started. So, dear friends, I will tell you, and I want everybody to think critically and connect the dots. If anything happens to or get close to Gentle, dear friends, you know who to hold accountable. You see these people who cry, these wishes that cries in the night, and the baby dies in the day. You hold them accountable on that. But this time they cook their evil with their evil meetings in the night, they will never succeed. Nothing wrong will happen to Gentle. That prophecy, we have cancelled it. That prophecy have come to open, and then on that we have nullified it. Gentle, be careful. But let God, and what you believe, Gentle, expose these enemies in you, in your camp. Let God expose, let Ajana expose them to you so that you will know them.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you, my brother. Thank you so much.
I thank you, Kai, for this great opportunity. Please continue to do what you're doing. And we are calling on Biafrans. We are calling on every Biafrans to come on, listen, subscribe to this channel here, Kai Report. Subscribe to him. Always come when he's alive. Watch so that you will get more insight of what is happening. Go to Ada Simon. Listen to her. She's doing wonderfully well. Go to Humble Lion TV. Every morning we are doing justice to this liberation phase there. Exodus TV, and so many.
Biafran Exodus TV.
Biafran Exodus TV. We go 247, and many are coming. So please do justice. And yesterday I've called on all Biafrans We have to do justice and stop this woman. And how are we going to stop? Let everybody who have the connection and who is following her unsubscribe from her immediately. This is not the time to say it. I said it. That is the truth. We've done it to other people. We will do it to her because she is a Judas.
Thank you, my brother.
We will not allow her.
Thank you. I really appreciate it. God bless you for your time. You I really appreciate it. Thank you. Okay. So, oh my goodness. It's funny that some of us are thinking the way we are thinking. It is very, very funny. What is going on is not about one person. You know, we talked about other things here, but I don't know why some of us, everybody that called it. This is how serious everybody, all of us are when this issue of what is going on and all that. Well, no matter what I discuss here, once I discuss about another just maybe 5 minutes, maybe I may spend, let's say I spend 14 minutes to talk about other thing that has to do with also. Then 5 minutes about what Ogenkere and the other everybody want to talk about another and all that. It is good, but I want to avoid putting it as what the main issue. Because to be honest with you, no matter what I just said now, many of us have seen mad people. Maybe in our village, in our town, you know how mad people talk. They talk anyhow. Sometimes they talk to themselves. They may be talking. Once they see you, they want to involve you with what we are saying before you appear. So, can you tell me that? Are you telling me that you take what mad people say serious, like a mad person? What the person said. Are you going to take it serious? If you can, then you have problem with what Adadama is saying. Because even Adadama don't understand herself, let alone making sense for other people to follow what she's saying. Somebody with zero iota of shame, nothing whatsoever. She wake up and see that the day has broken. Anything, this is daybreak. Let us just live on. No plan, no strategy, not even common sense, nothing whatsoever. You get the point? So the phone is ringing, but I can't see any call. Who called? Okay, Frank, you just called. Okay, let me return the call. Let me take the number out because I don't want to answer other call. Let me take the number out. So when you invest most time talking about Adada Rama and all that, I'm not saying we should not talk about it too. Somebody said thank you for the super chat. He said Ada is having early dement. Okay, demental. Okay, that's what I mean, my dear. Hello.
Hello, yeah, is that Kai?
Yeah, you're online. Thank you.
You called me back.
Sorry?
No, you called back, right?
Yes, because I saw your missed call.
Oh, right. I've spoken already. I just give submission about them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you. I thought that is a missed call that I just... Okay, never mind. I saw the missed call. It just appeared. Maybe he touched his phone without knowing. He said there that there's Ada, my brother or my sister. Thank you for special. Like I said, she is not only having early dementia, but the problem is that she is wicked. Natural wickedness. She's a very wicked human being. Very, very wicked. Anybody that can open his or her mouth and say something without minding the outcome of what he's saying, the person is wicked. So I will leave you there. And just like I said, anyone that's watching this program and somehow you feel so irritated or you agitate each time you hear her talking or what she's saying and all that, save yourself some energy. The way you take when you take what mad people say, add that to that, because somebody who in the space of how many months, 3 to 4 months, right? She said unprintable stuff about Ogenkere. The same thing with Isia. Isia said that Sona Barawa is sleeping with pastor's wife and all that. Many of you listen to that. That story, whether it exists or is not whether it's just a cooked up story or not. And within this few periods, they can turn around and start singing praise of those people. What again do you want to know the kind of people they are? I mean, what again do you actually need? That is me, and I don't know about you, but if you want to put yourself in that kind of tight corner, it is your choice. But to me, a wicked person with touch of illiteracy and evil mindset, there's nothing to write home about that person. You attack CS, you attack Ogenkere, you attack Sona Barawa, you attack Vam, you attack Ifyobiko, you attack Judith Osaswa, you attack Dr. Agi, you attack only you. And even Biafran that want to comment, they are sabotage. Ask yourself, what again do you want to see to know that this person doesn't want your energy? If I'm not here to tell you follow her or don't follow her, the choice is yours. Some of you follow her just to catch fun. Some of you are actually waiting to see her repent. You wait forever. And to be honest with you, if CS now maybe somehow, even someone can come out and say that other is a best, let us forgive and let us forget and all that, I will not accept it. I'm not saying you should buy her or call for her life, or no. But when in any way, anything you are doing that you want to achieve success, she don't need to be there. She's a virus, pure virus. Some of you saying that that there's nothing like cabinet meeting or resolution in the cabinet being leaked and all that. Anytime in this life that you see somebody shouting ole, 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 yo, and all that, one thing you need to understand is that person is either the person one of the armed robber, or the person is the main chief armed robber. Because you cannot wake up and start calling for something that's not this. Oh, we go or somebody that one boss says opportunity na agwabia. Apotando oro baba what I go on agaf. They felt that okay, now this is what Eze normally do. So it's just normal for Eze. The day I go potazeno, Eze lady na agwabia. Oyo bana no ya. Agu we dollars we dobo. Oh, we think magakwo. Every time. Oh, Fulani, oh, Nigerian agent. Oh, they are the one with the certificate. Anyway, I don't discuss something that I don't have the conviction that person is where it is. Okay, like this issue of protest they planned and all that. Like I said, not that I don't have something to say about it, but I believe it's not yet time. The time they choose to do the protest, people that are organizing it, you get why. Everything get killed. And just like this, our sister, I also said here that they going to Finland, that they claim they went to Finland and all that they went there to finally nail PM. That is a very good statement. And she's not the only one that have said that. And when you pay attention to the Imam Madabo and people that have traveled to Finland in the name of meeting PM, you have every reason to believe that thing. But for the fact that it's not yet time to deliberate on that, I will choose to jump and pass. So my people, thank you so much for your time and God bless you all. We have come to an end of this live broadcast. I have to appreciate you all that joined me from the beginning, and some of you that made super chats. I appreciate you for that. Thank you so much and God bless you. Bye bye for now. See you again.